on, guys? Welcome back to another Cartoon Conspiracy Theory with your host, as always, K-Mac time. Today I'm trying something a little bit different with the green screen going on. I'm not sure how it's going to work. One of the first times I've tried doing this, so bear with me if it's not that great. I may be looking down at my notes a little bit, so go ahead and sue me in the comment section. I'm sorry, that's just what it has to be. But we're here to talk about one of my favorite cartoons ever. I know I say that about literally every cartoon, but this one was by far the most my favorite cartoon growing up. Of course, talking about Rocket Power from Nickelodeon. Great show, absolutely loved the characters in the show, especially Squid. Sam was, because I was fat as a little kid and I couldn't skateboard or anything, and I loved Squid, the Sam character. It was absolutely amazing, and I loved Otto and Reggie and Twister and Raymuendo and all the characters. But we're here to talk about the theory today, and it has something to do with the kids in the show may not be Raymundo's children. We're going to talk about that in just a second, but like I said, this show brings back so many great memories for me, especially, I'll go back and watch the movies. Even the movies are great. The one where they go to New Zealand and the Zorbs, absolutely great movie. Absolutely love that movie. But let's go ahead and jump right into this theory. Now, the theory is, if you take a look at Otto and Reggie, you can see, compared to Raymuendo, their skin tones are totally different. If you see here, I'm putting up pictures now. Hopefully they show up, because I don't really know what I'm doing edit-wise. But anyway, they show up that Otto and Reggie's skin tones and their hair color are much darker than Raymundo's by a wide margin. And you may be thinking, like, well, maybe it has something to do with their mother and how their mother must have had, darker skin, darker hair. We don't really know too much about their mother. We don't really see her that often. But there is an episode where we do see a flashback of their mother. Her name is Danielle Rocket, and she is sadly deceased. We don't know much about her. Her death is kind of still shrouded in mystery. They don't say how she died, when she died. They just say that she is in fact deceased. But there's a flashback episode where you see Danielle surfing, and you can see her, and she's also very light-skinned, Caucasian with blonde hair. Now, you may be wondering, well, how can she have blonde hair and light skin, and Raymuendo have blonde hair and light skin, yet they have two Pacific Islander dark children with black hair? One has purple hair. We'll get to that in a second. But you may be wondering, well, what's up with this? How could they have these dark-skinned children with these darker hair colors? It doesn't really make any sense, in the sense of having parents with different hair colors doesn't make any real much sense. Well, this is where things get interesting. This is where the theory starts to take a turn and say that Tito is the actual father of these children. And you're thinking, well, what the hell's up with this? Well, if you think about it, there's an episode of Rocket Power called The Island of the Menahunes, where the Rocket Power gang, Raymuendo and Tito, go back to Hawaii to visit Tito's family. They go to a family reunion for Tito's family. And in this, it's revealed through a series of flashbacks that Tito knew Danielle Rocket before Raymuendo did. She, in fact, lived with Tito and his family before she ever met Raymuendo, before she would ever meet him, marry him, and eventually have children. She knew Tito first, and it kind of implied almost they had a prior relationship before they both knew Raymuendo. And what this could be is, some way of saying that while Raymuendo and Danielle were married, Tito and her had some kind of behind-the-scenes thing going on.
Cool-a-rooney. Yeah, come on, Tito, say it. Cool-a-rooney.
Cool-a-rooney.
Cool-a-rooney. Cool-a-rooney. Cool-a-rooney. Kinda rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Right. Whatever you say about it.
Scandalous stuff going on, and she may have birthed two kids with Tito. But because she was married to Raymuendo, because Raymuendo and Tito were such good friends, theirs could never be spoken. Obviously, you would never tell nobody. You kind of keep it hush-hush. And then, tragically, Danielle dies. It doesn't say, like I said, it doesn't tell you how or when she dies, but she does die. This would lead Raymuendo in a depressed state. He was just down on himself, and his only glimmer of hope, his only thing keeping his spirit high, was his two children that he thought were his. So Tito sees this. He sees that Raymuendo just can't take life anymore. Things are so down for him, and that his only thing in life worth living for anymore is his children. So, being his best friend, there's no way he could tell them that his children were actually his children, or actually Tito's children, that he fathered illegitimately with his wife. So, through this, Tito just kind of keeps on the low and becomes the uncle. He just kind of becomes the father away from a father. Because if you think about it, if you actually watch the series, Raymuendo is just kind of the idiot kind of comedy relief, where Tito's more of the father figure. He does all the kind of things where when the kids are sad, he comes in and he gives them, the ancient Hawaiian sad kind of bullshit. The coconut's milk is sweeter on the other side kind of bullshit. And he's more of a father figure to really take a closer look at this series. I mean, yes, Raymuendo loves his kids. He loves his kids. He's always there for them as well. But the bigger father figure in the show, if you actually watch it end to end, is in fact Tito. And Tito taking the kids to his own family reunion might be kind of a way of, showing them. He's always trying to show them the Hawaiian way. He's always trying to show them ancient Hawaiian this. He's always giving them Hawaiian history. Well, that might be his way of kind of instilling, his background onto his children, even though they have a Californian background now because they are with Raymuendo. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of evidence behind this theory. It's just kind of a off-the-wall kind of theory, if you will. But I thought it was really cool, so I thought I would share it with you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this theory. Also, I hope this green screen went okay. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I'm filming for the first time with my new camera and my new setup. It might be crap. I don't know. You guys can go ahead and tell me what you guys think about the format in the comment section. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on this. As always, guys, with that, make sure you hit that like button. We get to 500 likes. I'll drop out next week's theory a day early for you guys. So you guys can feel free to subscribe as well to my channel to get all these videos in your sub box weekly and daily. So you guys have a great day. Game the fuck on. Remember, it's camera time somewhere. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, peace out.
Come on, Tito, say it. Cooler Rooney. Cooler Rooney.